Can you hear us now?
Hi guys, sorry.
Hello.
We were saying sorry, Regina, that we didn't have time to schedule you today. We've been glued to the TV.
Thanks, Jay.
I don't even know.
Yes, I was saying I didn't have time to make a graphic or do anything for the show today because we've been hard pressed to the news. Kind of not what we wanted to do at the end of our day here, but it was, if any of you watched, you saw it. Yeah. What a crazy last hour and a half.
I'm just fucking disgusted.
Hi, Rhett.
Hi, Rhett.
What's going on? Long time.
I'm sure Rhett has been watching that fucking circus that just took place.
My camera is... everything's a little askew today.
Is it still going back and forth, like focus-wise?
I have a little focus issue.
It is. Hi, Jess.
So... what's up, everybody?
I just don't even know what to say right now. My heart is pounding out of my chest right now, and I just want to fucking...
I think Rodney left. Bye, Rodney.
He's like, I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah.
I just don't even know what to say.
We're going to be riding on the coattails of chat today, everybody.
Part of me wants to put it up right here just so people are watching. Hi, Jess. We were glued to CNN, and they tell it like it is, and that was awesome seeing them just laying it out on the line, what was going on, and showing everything. And
well, and I have to say, for a couple of minutes as we're watching, I did think, oh, you're there, okay. It said that I have no viewers all of a sudden, so I thought that you left, but I'm sorry to assume that you did. I stopped for a minute and thought, yeah, we are watching just one news channel. I usually like to go around a little bit, or have my iPad in front of me and I'm, looking at other stuff. But you hope that CNN isn't just feeding us what we kind of were thinking ourselves. Because they hit it spot on. Like, I was calling stuff out as it was happening, and then CNN was reporting on it. I'm like, okay, I'm not too far off from one point of view. Anyway.
Just the fact that they were tear gassing him like that, and the rubber bullets, just so he could walk across and have a picture taken with the Bible. And
in front of a church that they didn't even give any history on. That pissed me off more than anything. It would have made a little more sense if they at least would have shown a little bit of history about the building he was standing in front of in memory of. But if any of you didn't see what just happened, then you have no idea what we're talking about.
I came in here like 2 minutes before the show started because I just could not tear myself away from watching what's going on. And did you all know we're in 1807 again? I didn't even put anything out today because I'm just like flummoxed.
And I'm going to start transferring a couple oh shoot, my phone's it's
on the couch.
I got to go get my phone. Sorry, I'll be back.
So is everybody drinking? I was gonna stick with wine, but I decided I needed some vodka today.
I'm getting pictures together.
Hello, Kurt. Watching from the living room.
We went to dinner at James and Janine's house.
Yes. Wait.
You know what I wished we would have done and didn't think about it? Is I wish we would have done the taking pictures of making dinner along the way.
Yeah.
We didn't do that. Look how wrinkled my shirt is.
You're wrinkled.
I picked it up off the top of the clean laundry pile.
Whoops. I just sent you one of the pizzas too.
Hey, James.
Hi, James.
No drinking and driving.
Good boy. James is always our spokesperson for no drinking and driving. I just sent you one of the pictures of one of the pizzas.
I got them. All right. Talk about last night a little bit.
I know, Jess. It's
together.
just, and it was all to show his
innocent, peaceful protesters in front of the world, so he could walk across the street and go visit a church that he didn't even give any history about, doesn't even probably know what the significance of that church is and was. It's just disgusting.
Yeah. Nice of him to come out of the bunker, though.
Oh, okay. iPad.
Wait, we should wait until James and Janine are here, don't you think?
Who called me? 712. I never get phone calls anymore. It's probably significant that somebody actually called. Right as we're putting the show on, I got a phone call and I hit go forward.
He's like, now is not the time. Because the camera was acting weird too.
Well, in the camera's defense, I was trying on other lenses today to see what was on the pizza. We're about to show you.
Well, we were going to wait for James and Janine, aren't we?
Oh.
Because, you know.
Well, I guess we're waiting for James and Janine.
We should.
But we could say, right? They had a plethora of things.
Yes.
It was like a smorgasbord of toppings that we all made our own pizzas. It was good.
It was.
And I think James made the dough, right?
Yes, he
Yeah.
did.
James actually makes his own pizza dough. It was amazing. And they have a killer backyard.
We jump rope for 12 minutes today.
It was really nice to sit out and watch the sunset. And like our backyard, we have built up with plants, bushes, and trees all the way around to create privacy, but we also block our own view of the sunset and everything. So it was nice to have an open area.
Plethora.
How about smorgasbord? Did that one get you too? I'm a little shiny today.
Are you shiny with rage?
I don't know. I was sweating watching that, that's for sure.
My heart is still pounding right now. Kurt's like, you need to calm down before we go on.
We may have to have a short show today, everybody. The rage has ensued.
We jump rope for 12 minutes today.
I wouldn't be able to use that one.
I wouldn't be able to use smorgasbord.
Oh.
Hi, Pat.
Hi, Mom.
Are you also shiny with rage right now?
Yes, she is. Don't get her started, please.
I'm right there with you, Pat.
Just putting it out there, everybody. No inflammatory remarks in the chat, please. I don't need any flags on YouTube. While I sip on my tequila and soda.
How much tequila's in that? Did you put a lot in today?
I'm just kidding. It was a 4-second pour.
I think I went a little extra with the vodka on this drink because I just need.
We're gonna watch Derrol get drunk on the show today.
You don't want that.
I need a haircut. Look at that. It's a little crazy right in here.
All I can do is heavy sigh right now. I'm sorry.
Most likely you will get blocked.
Hello, Matthew. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I just can't
Who
even.
do you have? I didn't see anybody join over here.
You didn't.
What's wrong with my computer?
Did you scroll down?
I did.
Sometimes you gotta do a refresher.
I gotta close some stuff on my computer.
Oh, I hear you. Hello? I should text Janine and see if she's going to be on so we can talk about that.
That would be nice.
Well, that's all right, dear. Pizza's always good.
Oh, and Kurt brought over
Thank you for the pizza.
Costco pizza tonight, so we've had pizza 2 nights in a row.
Very shortly, James. I'm not exactly sure when, but it will be soon. It's all right, James. I know you know me. I know you mean me, and Facebook changes it. Oh, Matt, we were just talking about the
presidential address today.
You say what it is, because I can't.
That we're all going to be faced with military in our cities. If our governors don't do it, he will.
Oh, there's Janine.
Hi, Janine.
We were just talking about showing the pizza pictures, Janine, so we could get ourselves off that topic before we explode.
Now, I seem to have downloaded 2 of every picture.
Because they were twice as good?
They were twice as good.
Yes, Matt, exactly that. My heart is still pounding from watching it.
Buffoonery.
I mean, I just don't even know what to say.
Delete. Yeah, I got it.
Is the crow around too, Janine? We want to make sure everybody sees his fancy work. I haven't heard the crow call yet today.
So for those of you who just came or signed on, we had dinner at James and Janine's last night, our next door neighbors, and they made homemade pizzas. And we got to enjoy sunset on the patio. It was really nice. Good to spend time with people because, we haven't done that a lot lately.
Yeah.
So thank you. And James makes his own homemade pizza pies.
Hold on, she's gonna go get him.
All right.
I was just saying the same thing to Matt to Cory. Like, what do I as an individual person do? Like,
all we can do is share our voice
and vote,
and get our friends and our family and people that are within arm's reach of us to understand how important it is to vote and to do our research on who to vote for. That's all we can do. We can go out and protest like the rest of everybody, but we see how effective that's being. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying unless you have a purpose, it's
True.
Probably not a good idea.
True, Rodney. It is against the law for him to do that. Unless the governor asks for him. Yes.
Correct.
And
pretty much every governor apparently has said that they don't want it.
We all know who we're dealing with, and he said if they don't, he's going to send them in anyway. So,
and incite laws from 200 years ago.
Yeah. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Ugh, I want to just fucking punch him in the throat as hard as I can.
So here is my pizza from last night. I put on homemade pizza dough. Delicious. And I put onion, peppers, like jalapeno peppers, and feta cheese, a little mozzarella cheese, olive oil, and pepperoni. It was delicious.
And James,
look how pretty that is.
Right? James has been making this, it's like a fermented dough. They're going to have to type that part and let you know in a minute when we put the chat back up. This was my pizza. I did a half and half. I had already eaten 2 pieces by the time I realized we hadn't taken a picture.
No, Matt, he actually has a propane pizza oven.
It's the coolest thing. It cooks the oven in it cooks the pizza in 90 seconds.
Yeah, it has like a pizza stone or a, he actually said what it was on the bottom, like a pizza stone,
yeah, for
lack of a better term.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, but these are the 2 of my pieces I didn't eat by the time we took a picture. I put feta cheese, just cheese on one side, and the pasta sauce on the other side.
So yeah, it was delicious.
Delicious. Did you say we don't have a bigado?
Oh, it's called bigado?
Do we? We don't.
What?
We don't have a cast iron, do we?
Speak it. We do have I have a cast iron skillet. Yes. Although it's kind of, I haven't cleaned it in a while. It's been sitting under the oven.
Derrol Murphy can't eat out of that.
And I cook meat in it a lot, so Derrol doesn't like to eat out of it.
No, Janine. We should have. Can you take one really quick and send it to us?
Janine, it was funny because when we got home, I thought, gosh darn it, why didn't I
We totally failed at taking
pictures all the way through? Like when he's pushing the dough out, like we were just so relaxed, so it didn't even come to my mind to do it. Sorry. Next time. Next Sunday.
Well, maybe we should run out and take a picture real quick and then we can share it. It's the coolest thing. I mean, if you guys like pizza, and this was just like, the dough is really good.
It was pretty awesome.
Was it
like personal pan style?
Was it like what is it? What's the really thick pizza? Bronx Pizza over on
Bronx has a personal pan. More like, when we get pan pizza.
Yeah.
Usually that's cast iron skillet.
Oh.
It's great for making a nice crusty bottom.
Oh. Janine, James would like the recipe for the dough if the crow wants to share it with
James,
everybody.
it was delicious. It's the second time we've had it. I mean, she gave us a couple pieces.
This was a different dough.
He's
been trying new doughs. This one was like a fermented dough.
Oh, interesting.
It was out for like 2 or 3 days, I think, and it kind of grows over that amount of days.
I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry, everybody. It's gonna happen again here in a second. Ooh. Mom, I have 2. I did leave one. Oh, wait a minute, Mom. You're right. That I did leave it there.
I was gonna say I don't remember seeing a skillet.
I still have another one. I have an older one that's under the oven in here that is in really, really bad shape.
Oh, hi, Retta. Her husband made homemade chicken sweet and sour for supper today.
Ooh, yum. I have lots of tofu right now and some firecracker sauce that I need to make some firecracker tofu.
Oh, this sounds good. If we can do it without having a... Do you have to have a cast iron skillet to do this, Matt? Or can we do it in
We can get one. I mean, we need another one.
We do need a non-meat one.
And I'm not going to be in Glendale for a while, I don't think. Sorry, Mom.
Clean it with a potato and sea salt.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Interesting. Oh, was this the picture? Hold on.
But see, I use mine like you're kind of supposed to, and I don't clean it afterwards. Like I leave I just take some olive oil and, when it's hot, and wipe it out.
There's the crow.
But I cook meat in it, and he doesn't enjoy the flavor of meat on his next meal. I like the seasoned flavor of a pan.
Yuck. All right, I sent you the pictures, Cory. Poop. This dough he made for yesterday was a several-day process, and he said he probably wouldn't make it again, even though it was good.
It was good.
Was that because it was very flexible when he was trying to move it around, Janine?
It was very sticky.
I did notice that it was like movie. Did you get him? He can't taste that anyhow. You didn't? Pat said no, you need to come get it. Oh, wait, did I send them to you?
Oh, I have them.
Okay. For a minute I thought I sent them. For a minute I was like, did I just send those back to Janine?
All right, everybody, here's that beautiful pizza oven.
Roll that beautiful bean pizza oven footage. Hi, Jeff and Auntie.
That's the space age pizza oven. Isn't that cool? It's wicked cool. Hi, Ellen.
Hi, Auntie. It was too sticky and difficult to spread out.
But that's like me. I like to test new things. I would totally not want to make the same one. Even if it was a good one, I probably would want to make a new one every time if I'm in exploratory mode.
Mm-hmm. Did you show it?
I did. Where were you?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I was looking at this.
Hi, Ellen.
Hi, Auntie.
I totally showed it. Silly. I didn't show the heart pizza, though.
Well, you gotta show that one. That was the best.
And you guys know how Derrol is into found hearts. Oh, it didn't go to my iPad. That's why.
When it cooked, though, Janine, it was very good. I liked the consistency of how it came out. It was kind of like softish.
Oh, softish.
Look at that.
It was a heart pizza.
You even got 2 eyes.
Totally unintentional.
Yeah.
But
it kind of looks like
the smiley face was intentional. I think. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if it was.
No?
It? I don't know. Maybe. Whose was that? Janine?
I think it was Janine's.
Price. Yeah, it's a very fancy thing. I mean, we were eating pizza like minutes after we had put all of our toppings on there. Thank you, Matt. Myself and the turtles appreciate that. I'm always cutting those six-pack
That is important for sustainability. You don't want sea creatures or birds, anything getting caught in them.
Yeah, that's one thing that bugs me about the LaCroix. How do you say that? How the hell do you say that?
I think it's LaCroix.
Whatever it is. When you bring it home in the cases, they're in the case and they have the 6-pack ring on there. I mean, I know they're made to like sell out, but they should do some that are,
Right. If they're in a case, they shouldn't have. Or they come up with something new. I've seen other clever ideas.
Yeah.
But they're all plastic, and plastic is plastic, and it gets all stuck in the same ocean.
This is true. Which reminds me, if anybody gets bread tags that you want to save and give to me, let me know.
Why do you want bread tags?
I have an art project I'm working on.
Okay.
Haven't you ever noticed I snag all the bread tags?
No, I noticed you yell at me for not putting them back on.
Well, that's true also.
I don't like to. I take them off like right when I get it, and I fold it and put it under. I don't like the bread tags. Why don't you just take them off from the get-go?
Well, because you're supposed to keep a bread tag on there to seal in freshness. Janine, James was asking if you guys minded sharing how much that cost,
or maybe. what kind of pizza oven it is. They can look it up.
Yeah, or what kind it is, the brand. Yeah, they do have new perforated ones, and they also have some ones that are edible, I think. Edible. They're like fish food or something. The twist ones.
I bet this was the plastic.
Not the twist ties, Auntie. Although I do keep those, and I used a whole bunch today when I was trying to restring up my chicken wire to prevent my girls from getting in my garden. The plastic ones. What are you looking up?
Oh, so the voice message was the plasma place for Wednesday. I'm donating convalescent plasma. I'll have to read that later. I'm very nervous.
That's in 2 days.
I know.
You're still doing it, huh?
I'm still doing it. I'm going to do it. There's no reason for me not to do it, aside from fear. And there's nothing to be afraid of.
True.
I haven't made...
I mean, we've had it before, but I don't know if you've made it, right?
I have not made sweet and sour tofu, but I've made others. I've made teriyaki and... what was the last one I made?
Barbecued
garlic hoisin. A couple I can't remember right now, but I've made a few different ones, but I haven't actually made sweet and sour. The next one I have some firecracker sauce that I'm going to use.
Is that what you're doing with what you have right there?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing tomorrow's dinner.
I like that name.
Well, tomorrow's dinner now, I was going to make, before I knew Kurt was bringing over Costco pizza, which is a favorite around here.
Yeah, that's gonna last us for like 3 days.
I was gonna make the Trader Joe's veggie burgers that were brought over, the protein burgers.
Oh yeah.
And unfortunately, I need to make those tomorrow or freeze them. So
do we need to freeze some of the tofu? We have like 3 packages of tofu in there.
I'm gonna make it. It's still good for a little bit. I'll freeze it if I don't make it in the next 3 days. Thanks, Sandy. I'm excited about it.
Thank you, Janine. I'll send that along to James.
It's a little frightening. People on here scared me a little bit by telling me how big the needles were and giving me the honest truth. The blood feels cold going back into you. All those little things kind of freaked me out, but I'm going to do it. There's no reason not to. And, for once in my life, I actually qualify as a gay man to give blood. So here I go. I'm going to do it. Papa Murphy's?
We don't.
No, we have Papa John's.
We have Papa John's.
Little Caesars, Papa John's, Domino's, Pizza Hut, Etna's, Round Table, Woodstocks.
I will, James. And Janine, I don't know if you heard him ask if you guys want to share the recipe too. If you can send that to me, that'd be cool.
I think you could cook a lot of stuff in that oven.
I feel like it would, if you put anything other than that in there, it would vaporize it.
It was pretty hot.
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a pizza cook that quickly in my life. You have to like microwave the frozen pizzas for even longer than that, right?
Can you make bread in it? Like just good old muffins or bread or something? I would think so. It is kind of narrow though. It would have to be a flatbread, I guess.
Naan.
Non.
Is
it non or nan?
Nan? I think it's non.
Nana bread. Oh, and for those of you that were also here last night, I was talking about possibly going out downtown. I did not, to get photos of the protests. At that point,
Derrol Murphy was not going to let that happen.
Well, I ended up having too good of a time over at James and Janine's, and we stayed late, and I came home and went to bed.
This is true.
And then I slept until noon.
The elements of pizza. Cool. Thank you again, Janine. Ooh, banana bread. We
have a couple bananas right now we're going to have to put to bread.
Better hurry up before I feed them to the tortoises.
Well, I swear, bananas just go bad so fast. I don't remember bananas being that sensitive.
Back in my day, bananas lasted 3 weeks on the counter.
Yeah, I used to be able to get a thing of bananas and eat them over a period of a week, and now they barely last 3 days. I mean, it is warm in here all the time.
I was just going to say, you grew up in air conditioning, so that
I did grow up in air conditioning.
That might have slowed it down a little bit.
You are right.
We were drinking peach bellinis last night. It was like a prosecco, right? I think it was a prosecco and then some peach puree, and it was delicious.
It was, especially of course after we drank on the show and went to be immediately over.
I behaved myself and only drank what I drank on the show before I went over there. It was very fun, though. And Cory was social.
I'm always social. What does that mean?
Thank you, Janine. I'll send those along to James.
I don't know. We've got to figure that out. We keep them on one of the extra egg collector crate things. It's like a ceramic piece of pottery. And it's got, they don't sit flat. There's holes underneath, so air could pass all the way around them.
I was trying to figure out what you were talking about.
The bananas.
I was like, he's talking about the egg thing, but
and it doesn't get too warm. It's ceramic, so I don't know what the answer is. Put them in the refrigerator, I guess, would be the only answer. Pull one out every couple of days.
I mean, there's no complaints at this house because Pika and Chad love bananas. So
Jade was so cute. She just kept asking me questions and trying to get me to do challenges.
That one is like a little game show.
It was cute.
She loves to ask questions, and I love it.
I didn't mind it at all.
I play a little game with Jade, and she asked me what kind of specimens I don't have. And I'm like, nope, I got that one. Nope, I got that one.
Trying to do a staring contest with me. I'm like, I don't want to do a staring contest. She's like, do one at the fire. Stare at the fire. I'm like, okay, I'll do that. So I did it for as long as I could do it. And then she's like, that wasn't long enough. I said, I know. I can't do it. I'm tired. I've been drinking. And my eyes are dry. Get Derrol to do it.
I love that fireplace, too. That's super fun. The gas fireplace that they have with the little glass shards in there.
Yeah.
I just kept looking in there like, I want to play with those glass pieces. They look like fun.
Don't play with the glass pieces.
I kept thinking, I wonder if those are hot.
Jeez Louise.
Oh my god.
I'm a little overwhelmed, everybody. I don't know what to do with this. There's nothing I can do. How do we live in this world and be happy? She's happy, and I think that's awesome on you guys.
Yes.
Happy kid. Happy kids.
And then Gemma, I forgot half the time that she was there because she's very quiet. And Jules is just like me. When we were talking about stuff, she was like pulling up Google to verify the information. That's always me too. If it's something I don't know, I'm looking it up immediately. Like, I don't know what this means. Let me look this up real quick. Or if somebody's thinking about something, I'm like, hold on, let me look this up real quick. I'm definitely like that. I definitely always need to look stuff up.
Is Regina, are you still here? No, you're probably getting ready for your show. If you are, let's chat about getting on the show tomorrow, or maybe not Wednesday. Tomorrow or Thursday.
I think it is dependent on drag. I think he's in drag again on Friday. He wants to do the show in drag.
Friday works too.
And I also identify with Gemma in that aspect, because if I'm around strangers, I kind of back up and am very quiet until I get to know them very well. So
I used to be like that. I'm not like that anymore, I don't think.
Nah, you talk to everybody.
I will talk to anybody. But when I was a kid, I definitely did not talk to anybody. And like anybody. I was really shy.
They are all very different, yes. And then there's Jasper. He likes to fetch. I love him. He's so cute. I hung out with him for a little while, laid on the ground before we jump roped.
What's going on?
What is he cackling about out there? Dear, what are you cackling about out there on the couch?
He's watching the news, I think. Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. We don't really have a lot today.
We have a lot. We're just choosing not to be
politically driven.
Oh, there's Regina. Regina, we were just talking about you.
Regina, we were just talking about you.
Yeah, our cats are shedding like crazy right now too, Janine. I got a good amount of it off of him today, though. I gave him a good old massage and got a bunch of that loose hair off. Rhonda, when we pet her right now, it's just like flying everywhere. I'm waiting for the chickens to start molting for the summer too.
Excuse me. So what else, Derrol Murphy? What you got? What you got? What you got? Do you want to go impromptu, find something to share with everyone since you didn't look earlier because you're watching news? Fly into the smart room and just pick something. We'll have random Monday.
Sure, I can do that.
Don't take too long. Leave me here. Yeah, we the day was spent in front of the television, so we didn't really do much preparing for today. And then I got up at 8 o'clock in the morning and thought, wow, I'm up, and I didn't feel very good. So not physically not feel good, just mentally kind of drained. And so I put coffee on and fell back asleep in my bedroom until noon. Luckily, Derrol got up right as I was getting up and got the coffee. But it felt good. I feel good right now. What has Derrol got today? Where did you get this box?
I got this. Wait, do I need to hold it up here?
Sure.
This is a lacquered black box with some fox crystals on the top. I saw it in the La Mesa Antique Mall, which I hope is not.
Which is probably
torched.
burned to the ground right now.
One Sunday after we went to breakfast at Swami's, which I also hope is still intact. And I didn't buy it, and I thought about it and thought about it and thought about it, and I was like, if I go back there and it's still there, I'm going to buy it. So I did. I think it was like $13.
Very cool. Just put it right here.
Oh, good idea.
Okay. Yeah, and Sandy, it really was only the last since 3:30. I mean, we didn't really watch TV all day until 3:30, but then that 3:30 to 5 was a doozy.
I got a news update while I was out there.
What?
Do you want to hear it, even though we weren't going to talk about it? Apparently, the lady who runs that church or owns the church or something said he's never gone there before. He doesn't go there. He's lying about that, and that nobody authorized that publicity stunt. This is just what I got from the news center laying on the couch out there, Mr. Kurt.
I don't doubt it.
So I'm definitely going to have to look more into that. Isn't it, Sandy? I love this crystal box. I mean, it's totally fake crystals and kind of cheesy in that aspect, but it's cool. It's like a deep black lacquer, and I like quartz crystals, so it's kind of fun. Oh, and the inside is velvet.
I mean, they're not necessarily... Are they plastic?
You came home yesterday to a cleared lot. What do you mean, James? They
new owners next door.
Did they
Well, that's interesting.
chop down all the trees or something?
Maybe getting ready to build, right? In the new place. How long is your how old is your are you in a development, or is it like, I don't know what the words are, like
Good night, Auntie.
a personal thing? Like, we live in a neighborhood that everyone's lot is independent from one another. I don't that I know of, I don't own, but we don't pay like, HOA fees. But like, do you live in a development? I guess that's the right word. Oh, Janine, we're talking about the news that happened before we went on the air. And if you didn't see it, I'm kind of glad that you weren't watching. It was a disgusting display of showmanship on our president's part.
Stop calling him that. They cut down all the trees. Oh no, James. I have feelings about tree cuttings. We own acre lots. They can't build. They have all the rights.
I'm sorry.
I feel you, James.
Maybe it'll be something cool. I don't know if there's a positive spin for that, but...
Hey, Adriana. I was gonna say what's for dinner tonight, but
we already
Costco
ate dinner.
pizza.
Yeah, we never eat dinner before the show.
No,
That's
never.
weird.
It was an early dinner. It's because Kurt's here.
That's another thing that threw us off. I think we have full bellies.
Yeah,
We never are full for this.
we're gonna have to have 2 drinks for it to.
Yeah, look it up, or we'll chat after. It was pretty disgusting.
Yeah, the camera's still kind of doing it right here, huh? Like focusy.
Well, I think what you're seeing back here is these lights. They're LED, and they flicker a little bit. So you see the flicker on the sensor of the light, the LEDs. That's what these like bigger lights can do too. So if you have the frame rate up high enough, you'll see the flicker of the light.
Oh, we were gonna show James and Janine the.
No blood in the brain. Yeah, it's all digesting cheese pizza.
Dinner's at 4 at my house because lunch is at 9:30.
Oh, that's one thing that's on the form. Tomorrow I have to eat healthily.
Oh, that's never gonna happen.
I don't know what that means, but it's in the instructions for donation.
I feel like that means you can't have coffee.
There was no coffee.
You're like, it didn't say it? I'm drinking it.
I'll double check, but there was
Those
nothing
nurses do
saying
not
I
want to be
couldn't have
around
coffee.
you if you've not had coffee.
Dinner's at 4 at my house because lunch is at 9:30.
Yeah, Kurt works very early in the morning. Like, has to be there at like 5 or something. It does, doesn't it?
Oh, you can see one's catching, yeah, towards the top. Excuse me.
Crystally.
Maybe move it forward a little bit.
No processed foods, Cory. You better eat a bunch of that Costco pizza tonight.
I'm definitely not going to eat processed foods. We were going to, I guess that it would be processed. Define processed foods.
Bye, James.
Bye, James. Drive safely.
Drive safely. He's already home.
Oh, you're already home. I'm glad you got home safely, James.
I hope he's not driving and you jump in the shower.
I didn't read it.
That was a pretty good visual I just got right now, though, of a car with a shower in it.
Like on Upload. Like you can just fall asleep in your car.
It's kind of like them bathrooms, that's it's a toilet, but it's also a shower. It's kind of the same thing.
Like an RV?
Well, no, aren't there some like European bathrooms are very small and there's like a toilet in there and then they just have a shower thing and there's a drain in the floor?
Yeah. I get you.
Is that in RVs too?
Well, foods and most. No, I know. I'm just kidding.
You may have one apple before you go.
I'm giving
Cory.
myself an out so I can have those protein burgers tomorrow.
Don't drink and dive into showers. Are you going to need to eat both of those tomorrow when you get home?
Well, I'm only eating one. You're eating the other one.
Don't forget, we are both nuts, James. Don't forget to bring a sweatshirt too. They're serious about that.
No, I will. I'm actually going to bring a small blanket.
After I get tattooed, I always have the chills afterwards, and I always have to have a hoodie to get warm. When your shower is also your toilet.
That sounds like a
No, there's a toilet, but then there's just a shower arm, and then the drain is on the floor. So if you wanted, you could sit on the toilet.
When your shower is also your toilet.
But it's like a toilet.
I've seen them. Like you do it in like a small, like a van build or something. If you're building out your van.
Yes.
Right. You just have your toilet right there. So you can poo and shower.
Oh my God.
At the same time. No tattoo. I'm donating plasma on Wednesday.
Yep. Cory's going to be delivering some antibodies to the world. So repulsed.
Unsubscribe, Sandy. Take back your like. Dislike.
Sandy would also not approve of your bathroom situation when you camp.
Yeah, I won't do the French fries, Janine. That I was planning on, but I'll make. We have some greens in there, so I'll do the what do you call them? The Swiss chard and kale. Good stuff. I want to pass on some good blood.
That's weird. Does that mean you're not going to drink tomorrow?
That is so weird.
You're You gonna dry out for a day?
Well, it's at noon on Wednesday.
What?
So
You're gonna be drinking right up until 11 o'clock.
I could drink 24 hours before.
Oh my god.
There was nothing in the pamphlet that said no alcohol within 24 hours.
Is coffee brandy okay? Can he have that in the morning before he goes? Oh my god.
I'll reread it.
Hi, Joe. Oh my god.
Yeah, I've got to eat that stuff too because it's been in there a little over a week.
Oh, we could have some kraut on our burgers.
Well, I don't think it's ready. I think it needs another month of fermentation.
Oh, crap. Janine, James said that you guys had sauerkraut and we were going to do a blind taste test and I meant to bring it over last night.
Oh, really?
Yes, so you could taste it.
I'll be into that. Why don't we do that? I don't know, next couple days.
Yeah, I'll have to see. If you still have some, Janine, maybe I can borrow a spoonful and see if we can blind taste test Cory. Because to me, it tastes just like sauerkraut, but he doesn't think so.
I have a very diverse palate. I'll be able to.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be able to make it out.
Well, what is it? What was the seed?
Caraway.
Caraway. The caraway might make all the difference. Caraway, caraway, caraway.
Oh my god.
Right?
No, it's sail away.
I know.
Don't get us a copyright strike.
Hey, I'm not that good of a singer. Don't you worry about that. Yes, exactly, Janine. Cory's suspicious of anything I make. That's why he cooks. That's the true reason he cooks. He'd be like, yeah, this...
Your cabbage soup was delicious. And that was about it. And I will say, if you put more effort into it, you might actually produce something
I'm a
that's
simple
really
man.
good. But you're very unprepared and kind of throw stuff together.
Oh, dang. Guess we'll have to buy some. Cory, next time you go to the grocery mart, get us some real sauerkraut. So then we'll have 3 things of sauerkraut in the refrigerator.
Well, my favorite pickle maker makes good sauerkraut too.
Who?
Clausen.
Clausen.
They make sauerkraut. I'll pick some of that up.
I do love sauerkraut.
I like true sauerkraut.
We'll
have to get some fake dogs too.
Isn't that a Reuben?
It's stubborn.
Is it a Reuben?
I know you're not talking about me. A Reuben has sauerkraut, yes.
Okay. I think
Rye
I got
bread,
that.
Corned beef.
I think I might have gotten that with you, Sandy.
Swiss cheese.
Before. Did you go to Gioti's with me, Sandy? You know, remember Gioti
I've been
Behungis?
with you to get that.
And it tasted good, but it smelled like a dead body.
Yep, that's it.
Was that you? Or was that Sandy? I feel like it was Sandy.
I don't know. Maybe both.
Yeah. Out of control.
He said, Reuben.
Oh, Gioti's is good.
Well, I want to make meatloaf too, but that's a full-on like pay attention shopping trip because I have to get very specific things that I don't usually buy.
I'm very curious about how that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you had that, Sandy, with me.
Ew.
What?
Sorry, I'm reading it over here before it comes up.
Yeah, I recall it smelling absolutely horrendous, but it tasted really good. It was the what's the seed one? It's not like tofu, but it's like Janine, maybe you know what this is. It's like a pressed kind of seed. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Is it on their menu?
Well, it's like a fake meat substitute. It's kind of like tofu, but it's like
tempeh.
tempeh.
I think it's temp.
Oh, it's made of that, and then it has sauerkraut on it.
I'm not sure that's right.
But looks good.
Isn't temp for tempeh nutty though?
Yeah, I feel like it's like beans and nuts and stuff, but it's like whole ones and not tofu. Like processed tempeh. Yeah. That's the other one I was thinking of, Sandy. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Satan.
Maybe that sounds more like it.
Yeah. Yum, that just made me think of those seaweed chips.
Good night, Rodney.
Yum. Good night, Rodney.
I think I'm gonna want to go too soon.
We're at 54.
It's almost 6.
Can you last 6 more minutes?
Yes. I just don't have a lot right now.
You have a lot.
I feel like I'm pretty drained.
I hear voices. Could it be Satan?
Did anybody watch Sabrina the Good Witch or
Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
But no, what is it called on Netflix?
The new one?
Yeah, the new one on Netflix. Sabrina. Anybody? Anybody?
I think I started watching it, didn't I? And I don't think I finished it.
No, you haven't. You didn't finish it. But that's really funny. Good night, Sandy. It's everything. Basically, they're witches and they're devil worshippers. They're Satan worshippers, and everything that we were a person that believes in God would say. I'll talk and get in trouble. I know, Mom. That's why we're going. Not because of you, because of all of us. But everything, if you say like, "Oh God," then it's "Oh devil," "Oh Satan," or anything that is a comment that uses the word God would be using Satan instead. It's pretty funny.
It is pretty.
It's very clever how they go through the whole show and actually integrate all that into it.
Yeah, it's funny.
What a great moral story.
Typical teenage high school years, Sandy. I hope we have more vodka.
I think we're gonna go, everybody.
Wait, it's only 57. Kurt, we got 3 minutes. Come put your arm in here.
We'll have a plan. We won't watch the news right before we go on, which was a huge mistake today.
We need quiet time before we go on.
That's true. Derrol will separate himself from me for at least an hour before we go on.
I try to do longer, if I can.
That noise was worse than chewing ice. What noise? Oh, when you went. Do you have headphones on, Sandy?
Kurt.
All right, everyone. Tomorrow, back with a plan. I was going to do a project today. I decided not to do it anymore, so sorry about that. It won't happen tomorrow either. I decided not to do it. What I was going to do, I'll share. If you want to see it, maybe I'll suck it up and go do it.
If you're inspired to do it and you want to be like, I did it, Cory.
So there was this guy that on YouTube who had put together a guitar out of a 2-liter bottle, a piece of PVC pipe, and kite string. And it actually sounded really good, and it inspired me to want to do it for about 5 minutes.
My friend did that with a cigar box.
And so I was going to make one of those, but then that meant I have to go to the store, and then I had to spend money, and then I started thinking, if I'm going to spend money on something, at least get something I can use, because, we're not...
You're not going to sit around the house and strum your...
You're not going to sit around the house
soda
and
bottle
strum
guitar.
a soda bottle guitar.
We could give it to the girls next door and add to the band.
Oh, I thought about it. But I reconsidered and
But then you're going to have to make 3.
I'm going to come up with something that I can use if I'm going to go spend money on something. Because it wasn't something I could just get from around the house.
You might be able to use it and go sit on a corner.
It makes sense.
Sit on a corner.
It would have cost
money.
Probably $15 by the time I was done, and $15 could buy us lunch for 2 days.
True. Yeah, it's very cool, Sandy. I'll see if I can find the video of my friend doing that. and see if I can maybe share it. I'll ask him if I can share it.
Oh, what doesn't sound interesting about a 2-liter bottle guitar? Come on.
You've hurt Cory's feelings now, Sandy.
I'll put the link in the chat.
You put the link in the chat. Or this chat? Oh, wait. It's a heavy day and heavy times. The only consolation is that we aren't alone with these difficult feelings, and people are fully motivated to take action.
No thanks, Janine.
Thanks, Janine.
Because there was like a hot minute before we went on. I thought we should just put up a little message that says we're not going to be on today because I don't have anything to talk about that's positive, and I don't want to regurgitate everything I just watched as much as I can because
one positive message that we will leave
positive.
Everybody with is watch what is going on. Pay attention. Not us, the world.
Yeah, Sandy, I'm going to come see what's in your fridge
Oh.
and what's in your cupboards.
Well, he has those fancy dog dishes, so he might have glass water bottles, which would be good.
Love you, Sandy. All right, we're going to go, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow, back with a plan.
Maybe a craft.
Maybe a craft.
Thank you, Sandy. Had
Love
fun
you
with
all.
you too. See you guys tomorrow.
Ciao. And I didn't even make an outro graphic, so I don't have any cool music for you.
We're just gonna shut
her down.
Oh, thank you, Jess. Thank you for being here.
Stay safe out there, everybody.
Yes.
Speak your words. Speak